My name is Stephen Valland.
And I'm Erica Shea.
And together we run the Brooklyn Brew Shop, making apartment-friendly beer kits. When you're making beer on a normal scale, you need a lot of equipment, and it's pretty scary to someone just getting started. It's a pretty foreign process. So we made the 1-gallon kit to make it feel more like cooking. So you're basically just making a fancy meal for yourself to have in a few weeks.
It's kind of like making a soup, but an alcoholic soup.
So we just milled this last night, so we don't have to go through the grinding process, which would look a lot like this, which is why I've had muscles for the first time in my life.
First time ever.
Yeah, I've never been able to do. I've never known that this was a thing. That there's a little dip.
The 1-gallon kits were something that all of a sudden all my friends were like, wait, I can do that, I want that. And so we thought that there was a real market for it.
Yeah, apparently there's a market for people that don't want a series of weird buckets in their room.
The first step is pretty much making oatmeal. You just steep the grain for an hour. Then you pour that through a regular kitchen strainer, and that will get all the sugars from the malted barley into the water. And then you boil just the liquid, which is going to be your beer, with hops so it tastes like beer, any spices, and any additional sugars, which will up the alcohol content. So the spices for the ginger red ale are cloves, some crystallized ginger, a cinnamon stick, and a little bit of nutmeg. After that, cool it down. Goes into the jug for 2 weeks with some yeast where it will bubble away. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. It can just hide in a cabinet underneath the kitchen sink. And after 2 weeks, you transfer it into bottles, and you just add a little bit more sugar, and then it will carbonate naturally in the bottle, which I think is magic, but apparently is just the biology of yeast. I think what attracted us to brewing so much in the first place was to see a process from start to completion, and then a complete product that you actually can drink is a pretty cool one, so it's pretty fun.